What we're going to do today is basically help you understand what you have that you can use to your highest advantage. Is there any subject in particular that you want to focus on to change or to make better, to modify in some way?
Speaking with the muscular,
Speaking of what you want, I'll show you how the muscular works.
what I want.
Yeah, what would you like to have better in your life?
Whew, relationships.
Relationships.
Yes.
Okay. And do you think that the relationships may be all those people out there or have something to do with what's going on in your own life?
It has to be my own life.
That
It
that's
has to be
very
me.
good. That's right.
I'm
Very
the problem.
good. Yeah. Well, you're the challenge anyway, huh?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. A lot of people say it's all them guys out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're a very intelligent lady to realize that what you want really is your business and starts right there within you. We were talking earlier on a program about that very thing. Many times we can help a person find the problem, change the problem, but if they don't continue the change, they'll just fall back into the same old pattern and recreate the same old problem, the same life. So our job with the use of this NMR, the neuromuscular response, is a technique that was started back in the 30s, 1936, from a chiropractor who was noting that muscle tonus, the strength of the muscle, changed when certain thought forms or conversations took place. So he began to investigate, why does a person lose strength in a negative thought form or energy and gain strength in a positive? And it's come a long ways. It became very popular, as you might remember, some years ago. But unfortunately, the use of it has been stultified to the point that they don't complete it in its efficiency to get the best use of it. What we've developed with the neuromuscular response is the testing of the muscles, but with certain very, very accurate responses and focus on your part. To give you an example, if your mouth is saying one thing and your mind is thinking another, guess what we're testing with the NMR?
Your mind.
The mind, exactly, yeah. So you can be, we'll ask you to say something and you'll say, yeah, but you're thinking, no. And it's going to get the no answer, so it's going to throw us off. So to make it work right, you have to really keep your mind focused on what the mouth is saying. Then we know that we're getting the honest answer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So sometimes people have a hard time. Our minds are very quick compared to our mouth. So our minds are running way ahead. And I say, bring it back and think of the words that you're hearing your mouth say. My name is, and I feel this way, or my higher self knows something. And you actually think the words as you're hearing your mouth say it, we'll get the perfect answer. The other part is I, the tester here, have to keep my bloated nothingness, my conscious mind, out of the way. And the way I do that is kind of an old trick. When I was in school, we had blackboards around the whole classroom. Well, I find myself looking at that blackboard, and I'm wondering why there's no writing on it. That keeps my mind focused on nothingness, right?
Right.
Not an expectation, not an outcome, not even a query or a thought about what you're saying. I think nothing, zero. And that's really, really important for the person who's doing the testing to get an accurate answer. I also have to avoid an opinion about something, because I'll show you a little moment here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I think one thing and you think another, I'll blow the whole test so that you won't get the right answer. So I have to keep totally blank.
Right.
And not expecting or not opining about something. And you have to keep your mind on your words.
On my words.
That make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, good. What would you like to be called? What do people normally call you?
Marquesa.
Marquesa? That's a nice name. Your
Thank
mother
you.
choose that?
It was my mother.
And what nationality was your mother?
Oh, she's a mix, but Irish and German.
Irish and German, huh? I tell everybody I'm kind of like the cur dog. Scotch, Irish, Welsh, German, French, Dutch, and English.
Yeah, you got the whole mix.
So that's great. That's a nice name. Pretty.
Thank you.
Just like you. So let's put your legs up here, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
We'll raise it up and put them on a level where I can kind of stabilize. Am I touch your ankles?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. Just kind of stabilize the left foot.
Okay.
And we'll use the right foot to move the muscles in the legs, the gluteus medius that runs along the outside of the leg that holds it.
Okay.
Okay? We'll have you test that. If I can move this over
Sure.
a little, and I want you to think and hold that right leg strong. Just
Hold it strong. Okay.
Well, hold. Good. Oh, good strong legs. Are you a dancer?
I am a dancer.
Wow. That's great. Ballet?
Ballet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of bar exercises.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I want you to just think the word and say the word audibly. Say the word yes as you think the word yes, and hold the leg strong at the same moment, okay?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes.
Hold. Really strong, wasn't it? I can't move that leg.
Right.
Wow. Well, let's try the same thing with the no. Say no, think no,
Think no.
and hold the leg strong.
Okay. No.
Hold. Whoop. Well, what happened, Marquesa?
I don't know.
Well, I don't either. Son of a gun. Well, let's say my name is, and then say your name for me,
Okay.
and hold the leg strong.
Okay. My name is Marquesa.
Hold. Yeah, that's very strong. Yes.
Yeah.
How about my name is Ishkabibble?
Okay. My name is Ishkabibble.
Hold. Whoop.
Oh!
Well, I guess not today anyway.
That's
Isn't that
unreal.
funny? Isn't that great?
That is unreal.
Unreal.
That is unreal.
Okay, well, let's get real then. Put your hand over your head
Okay.
and hold the leg strong. Hold. Now turn your hand upside down. Same place. Hold. What?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh my God. Wow. It's exciting.
That is yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I'll show you what I was talking about. You say, I have to keep my mind blank. You say, I want you to go back to saying yes and think yes again, okay?
Okay.
And hold the leg.
Yes.
Hold. I just thought no. See how simple that was to throw the whole thing? That's how easy it is to throw the results into a cocked hat, as we used to say. It just destroys the evidence here.
Right.
Yeah. So, let's try another thing to make sure that you don't have any energies around you that are negative, okay?
Okay.
Let's say, and word it just like I'm saying, my higher self knows I'm the only entity in my body.
Okay. Say it right now.
Yes, and think it.
My higher self knows that I am the only entity in my body.
Hold. Oh, good. All right. Let's try this. I've been the only entity for the last 24 hours.
Okay. I've been my only entity in the last 24 hours.
Hold. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. But if it had been no, if we got a no answer on that, then we would have had to suspect that maybe a spirit attachment or some other entity around you was interfering with your energy.
Oh.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned to me earlier that you had a question about your social life, your social structure, maybe your own feelings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, how would you word that? How would you present that as a statement to yourself?
Could I use
Anything you want.
I have commitment issues? Would that
Oh,
be
sure.
Is that
Yeah, that's
maybe
fine.
a good
Right.
question?
Okay, I have.
Okay. I have commitment issues.
Hold. Yes. And that's your subconscious mind talking to you, okay?
Okay.
And when we use the subconscious, we say, I believe, okay? And it'll come out the same way. Let's try this. My higher self knows I have commitment issues.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay. My higher self knows that I have commitment issues.
Hold. That says no. What is it then? What do you suppose the difference is?
I
Huh?
don't know.
Well, I don't. A quizzical question right here, like your face says, what's going on here? Well, the higher self is that intelligence all about you. The intelligence that knows everything that you could know about yourself from past to present, okay?
Uh-huh.
So when it says no, let's try something here that would be revealing to you kind of like an inside job, okay? You willing to do that?
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this. My higher self knows I'm a lovable woman.
Okay. My higher self knows that I'm a lovable woman.
Hold. Oofa, really strong. That was good. Say, I love myself.
I love myself.
Hold. Whoop.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Oh, I wasn't ready. Okay.
ready.
Son of a gun.
All right.
Let's try it again.
Let me try again.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
I love myself.
I love myself.
Hold. Whoop. Same thing. Well, I'll be darned. What does that say?
I don't know. I don't love myself, but I do.
Well, of course you do. Consciously, but maybe unconsciously or subconsciously, there's some program that's kind of negative that you say, I'm not what I really want to be. That make sense?
Yeah.
Kind
makes
of?
sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say my higher self knows that I'm a likable woman.
Okay. My higher self knows that I'm a likable woman.
Oh. And you're thinking that, of course, right?
Oh, yeah.
Say, I like myself.
I like myself.
Hold. Whoops. Well, why was that going negative, you suppose?
I don't know.
That's kind of a quandary there, huh? You're looks like you're what's going on here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So could it mean that there's a part of you again that has some negative programs? Maybe going back into your baby state, maybe in utero before you're even born. Maybe mommy had problems and all sorts of negative things were going on. I don't know. But those would affect you. And in affecting you, they don't go away. They just kind of hang out there and pop up whenever they're ready or they're challenged in some way. Am I making sense?
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
Totally.
sure. So let's try for the third one here. My higher self knows I'm respectable.
Okay. My higher self knows that I'm respectable.
Hold. Yeah. Well, we got another solid yes. Say, I respect myself.
Okay. I respect myself.
Hold. Yes. Well, we got 1 out of 3. That's pretty good.
Yay!
Ooh, good for us. Well, it is kind of a mind-boggling thing as to how those things hang out there. But in essence, what it's telling us that there's so much stuff. Science tells us, and I don't know this, I haven't proven it in any way, but I'm told by scientists that have done a lot of research that when you're my age, you probably have 15 to 20 trillion memories stored in your memory bank. Can you imagine 15 trillion?
I can't even fathom.
No, fathom, I can't either. But what would that mean if you have all that garbage back there in your memory bank that's still active, even though you've locked it away, maybe with an armed guard so nobody will know about it, but it's still there, could be affecting us, couldn't it?
Oh, totally.
So if that's the case, then what would you need to do to make that change?
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
How would you do that? You're a very intelligent lady. You look like a businesswoman, a very intelligent person here. Tell me how you would go about getting rid of that.
I honestly don't know. I think I, with those memories, probably just try to block it out.
Block it out. Okay, let's try that. That sounds like a challenge here. You say and think, I can block out those negative memories from affecting me.
Okay.
And think it. You have to think.
I have to think it and
Say it.
right. I can block out those negative things affecting me.
Oh. Well, that doesn't agree with you. What do you
No.
suppose that? Oh, God.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Oh, son of a gun. Well, what about this? What I can learn to neutralize those negative
Those
memories.
negative memories. Okay.
Try that one.
I can learn to neutralize those negative memories.
Oh, yes. Okay. And when I neutralize them, they will no longer be a negative effect on my life.
Okay. When I neutralize them, they will no longer be a negative effect on my life.
Hold. Oh, man, that was solid.
Oh, it was very
that makes you
solid.
feel good, I
Yeah.
would hope.
Yeah.
So that means you can change your life. And I think most people, in one form or another, one time or another in their life, want to make some changes. Because if that wasn't true, we wouldn't have any challenges or learn any lessons, would we?
Right.
So maybe if you found somebody that could help you regress to those times and places, you could even learn about it now if you want to. You want to learn a little bit more about the time? Okay. Let's say my higher self knows there was something negative that affected my self-worth.
Okay. My higher self knows that there was something negative that affected my self-worth.
Oh. This negative incident happened before age 5.
Okay. This negative incident happened before age 5.
Oh. This negative incident happened before age 2.
This negative incident happened before age 2.
Oh. Nope.
No.
No, before age 3. That negative incident happened before age 3.
That negative incident happened before age 3.
Oh. Kind of like 2. It's kind of wobbly there a little bit. That maybe your mind might have jumped a little bit, so let's try it again.
Okay.
My subconscious believes
Uh-huh.
a negative incident affecting me happened before age 3.
My subconscious believes a negative incident happened to me before age 3.
Oh. Yeah. See, when you stopped your...
I had a disconnect between what I was saying and what I was
That's
thinking.
right.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So that means before 3 it happened 2, because 2 says before was not happening.
Right.
That means, okay, we pinpointed it happened at 2 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you worked with a therapist that works with these techniques, you say, well, let's see if we can find out where, when, how, and what.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to the bottom of that incident, then the therapist, probably using techniques of altered states like hypnosis, would reprogram for you. That doesn't make history go away,
Right.
but it does change the impact that it has on you today.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever thought about past lives versus just the present life? Do you ever wonder about
Question, wonder.
that? Yeah, huh? And you ever have any indication that you might have experienced some déjà vu, as the French would say?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Deja vu.
If you have a recall of something right now that happened?
A lot of times it's a place. I feel like I know I've never been to a place before, but I feel like I know it.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay. And that could happen in a lot of different ways, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that, if you have any in particular, we could check on, or we could just check in general.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything in particular? Excuse me.
I don't have anything in particular.
Okay, all right. Then let's ask by making the statement.
Okay.
Always make the statement.
Mm-hmm.
My higher self knows I have been embodied before.
Okay. My higher self knows that I have been embodied before.
Hold. Yes, it says. Wow, that says yes. Okay. Ha. Well, how many times? Whoa.
Okay.
I've been embodied more than once before.
Okay. I've been embodied more than once before.
Hold. Oh. My higher self knows I've been embodied more than once before. My higher self knows.
Okay. My higher self knows that I've been embodied more than once before.
Hold. Yes. You see the difference? Higher self knows that, but your subconscious wasn't aware of that at the perfect recall. So always question those areas in your higher self, which has the memory of all times for you. Okay? I've been embodied more than 10 times.
Okay.
Before. My higher self knows.
My higher self knows, right. My higher self knows that I've been embodied more than 10 times.
Hold. More than 20 times. Try
Okay.
it again.
My higher self knows that I've been embodied more than 20 times.
Hold. Got a lot of experience on this
Obviously.
earthly plane. haven't you?
Obviously.
Okay. And here's an interesting part. Many times in the past lives, we don't finish the life lesson, as I refer to, the reason for being embodied. I think we all come in with life lessons. In other words, why would we be here if it wasn't for a reason? So, if you were here for a reason and you didn't finish learning that lesson or reason, then you drag that with you to future lives. And that could also be affecting this same area that we spoke of before, self-esteem. Kind of interesting, huh?
It is. It all comes together.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, anytime you do have any attachment or energy that you don't want with your body, that can be dealt with as well, so that you release yourself from that so it doesn't have a negative influence. Okay? Do you have any further questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that.